Very early on, I liked taking the pieces out, in the desert or in the forest. And in 1975, Seaver Leslie and myself got a fellowship to go to Artpark, which is right over the Niagara Falls. This great program that lasted about 10 years, where they gave fellowships to artists to come up in the summer and make pieces in the park. We proposed that we would take hand-blown sheets of glass from Germany and place them in different locations around the park. A lot of the pieces we did were done by handling the sheets of glass in sort of unusual places, like coming out of the rocks and the cliffs, looking over the gorge. And sometimes in the process of doing a piece, we would just, lean pieces against each other and have different colors juxtaposed. And that some of those with the right light were some of the most beautiful pieces we did. I don't know how many different, but there's probably 1,000 different colors. We trimmed the glass so it would fit into these metal racks that we welded. And then it was up to us to figure out what to do with them in terms of the light. Whether you wanted the light to go through them or whether you wanted to be direct sunlight on them. That's all we did for weeks, is move this glass around the park and photograph it. When we take them apart, we would manipulate the sheets, often putting them back to back or lining up a whole row on a hillside with stakes. So it was sort of like taking a two-dimensional piece and making it into a three-dimensional piece of sculpture. We even took the leftover trimmings of the stained glass sheets and put those down into the ground or set them up where the sun was coming in a nice way. We were just doing pieces day in and day out. One of the great things about working at Artpark was all the other artists that were there. Dennis Oppenheim, who I got to be good friends with, was there. Ant Farm was there. It was a great time for experimentation. The concern was not with working in a museum, that's for sure. And so Artpark would hit at just about the right time for when people were really concerned with art that was being done outside.